Hello, welcome to Panther Live. I'm Isaac Rodriguez. Here again I have the head coach of the track and field team, Christopher Zepeda. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, of course. We always love having you. Recently we had the Gary Shaw Track and Field Invitational, right?
Correct.
And the CSU Wildcat Invitational?
Yes.
How did those things, were some big takeaways from those events, big performances that went down?
Well, with our home meet, the Gary Shaw meet, it's always nice to reflect upon our history. Gary Shaw was a long-time coach here, basically established much of the expectation of a success in a sense, and so to have a home meet early in the year hopefully kind of gets our kids to think in that terms of this, is that they're part of that experience and they're part of that history, and they want to be along that same continuum. They want to add to their piece. So at home, we had some outstanding performances. Most notably, Fernando Garcia is a local kid from Alsa High School who is coming back to competition after a year off and produced the #1 ranked Northern California long jump of the season at 22 feet 9 inches and ranks him 3rd in the state. Makes him eligible to compete in the state championship. He may need to jump a little bit further, but he's already up there as one of the top 1% in the long jump, and he's just a great story. Just being a local kid from the east side of Salinas, had a little bit of experience in high school, decided he kind of enjoyed it enough to keep going at Hartnell, and not to say it's been an easy path, but it's paying off. With perseverance. We also had another consistent, solid pole vault out of Jack Fleeing, a freshman. And then on the women's side, we had a couple outstanding 5,000 meter times. Despite the rain, it wasn't the nicest day or weekend that we could have asked for, but I felt like our kids competed really well, given we didn't have to travel very far. It was just right here. Competition level was okay, but we got out of there healthy, and we got to look forward to the CSU Chico meet. At the Chico meet, it gave our kids an experience I think it's important in the beginning of the year to spend some time together. It was our first travel meet, sitting in a van for multiple hours, kind of team bonding. But also I think what's really important is to see what 4-year competition looks like if they see themselves competing at that level in the future, as well as how to carry themselves like a 4-year athlete, to see how those athletes warm up, cool down, compete. Having watched the home team, CSU Chico, they get a good idea of what a very successful program is like, very team-oriented, very supportive of each other, and hopefully something that we could bring back from that trip and start emulating for our own success.
Definitely.
Performance-wise, like I said, I think it was much more out of our comfort zone than we started with, and so we kind of saw that a little bit, but I think we grew as a team. We did have some good performances out of Sharice Robinson. She was the overall winner of the 400 meters. As well as Brendan Lepe had a season best in the 400 hurdles. Just a good performance for him, being a freshman running against 4-year institution guys. And then on the Luis Perez, a distance runner out of South County Greenfield, has the #2 time now in Northern California in the 5,000 meters. We also had little Lauren Orozco of Soledad High School, is also a freshman. She's got the #2 time in Northern California 5,000 meters as well. So we did get a lot out of it for traveling pretty far.
Definitely.
I think the biggest benefit was just spending a lot of time together as a team beyond just like our normal Monday through Friday routine.
That's really great to hear, yeah. Especially with the kids and their performances and everything. What are some things that you try to teach these athletes as they embark on this long journey, this long season?
I think you hit on it correctly. It is a long season. We do, probably the one thing that I think gets athletes in trouble the most is that tendency to feel rushed or feeling like they have to catch up really quickly, but the reality is there is more than enough time if someone doesn't like where they're at performance-wise to just slowly chip away at the improvement. And then some athletes, I think, on the other spectrum kind of feel like there's not enough time, and they kind of start throwing in the towel a little bit early. But I think we do a good job of just kind of sitting down with the athletes and reinforcing what they're doing right, what they can improve upon, so that they can get the maximum experience for themselves. So, but a lot of it is just staying healthy and not either feeling like there's not enough time or that they're running or that it's kind of already over in a sense.
Definitely, definitely. And a physical aspect, what are some things you try to, I guess, instill to them to take better shape of their body, take care of themselves, make sure they recover well?
Yeah, we go over basically on a weekly meeting that, you know, we spend so little time with them that their success is going to be really rooted in what they're willing to do for themselves. You know, we see them 2 hours a day. There's still, you know, 22 other hours in there that they need to get the 8 to 9 hours of sleep. We preach about, you know, the high incidence of injuries with lack of sleep. All athletes can move towards more of a performance eating routine, but that they can start thinking about how to improve, just tweak things, make things a little bit better. That they don't know how to do it perfectly, but hopefully over their 2 years at Hartnell, they just get a little bit better at it. We have a great athletic training room and personnel. We just ask them to take advantage of it, not kind of have to go there when we've already kind of got to a point where there's no other choice.
Definitely, definitely. Moving on to the next event, it's March 17th. You guys are participating in the Sequoia Rally, right?
Yeah, Sequoia Relays, yep.
Relay, there we go.
Yep.
What are some things moving forward that are going to be key for the team, and where is the overall preparation for this event at?
Well, originally it wasn't on our schedule, and given the light competition that we had in our first 2 home competitions, and then kind of suddenly the big jump up in competition level, this is going to give us kind of a nice middle ground. We're going to see some schools that we haven't competed against, but we're not going to see four-year institutions. It's going to be kind of at our level. Same kids going to school Monday through Friday, community college students, you know, some are commuters that are going through the same process as our kids are. And so I think it's going to be a good, hopefully, confidence builder for them. Visalia is not too far away, but we also get a chance to do our first bus trip. So we can kind of build on putting more people together in a common space and kind of bonding as a group a little bit more. We'll see some good competition. We'll actually see the #1 ranked 400-meter hurdler in the nation for community college. So it's a good learning opportunity for our hurdlers to see what that young man does. And again, a chance to emulate for their own success in the future. So I'm looking forward to it. I put it on there. Our kids are excited for it, and I'm looking for them to get after it on Saturday.
Well, that's great to hear. We wish the team the best of luck, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. To tune in to Panther Live, like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be covering all the vast sports here at Hartnell. Catch more of track and field, as well as baseball season that is going on right now. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you next time.
Go Panthers.
Thank you.